Hello and welcome to another wonderful day for commerce. And as you all know, we now have our new platform for learning in Africa, educateafricans.com. So go there. You have the summary of the Life Changer novel that is got important facts and points that you very short summary, but it's very rich, having everything in it. Okay. I've looked at the meaning of commerce and the scope of commerce, looked at a whole lot of things, and today we're going to be looking at different topics. We've looked at factors of production, land, labor, skilled and unskilled capital, then characteristics of capital, okay? Types of capital importance, then entrepreneur level, specialization, trade, okay? So this is where we are, and this is where we're going to be continuing today. So what is trade? Trade is the act of buying and selling of goods and services. The difference between trade and commerce is that while trade is just the buying and selling of goods and services, commerce involves all those activities in the distribution and exchange of goods and services. So commerce, inside commerce, you can find trade and aids to trade. Aids to trade includes advertising, communicate, other things. But trade is the actual buying and selling of goods and services. So when you add trade and aid to trade, it equals commerce. Okay, so trade is simply a part of commerce. Now we have two major divisions of trade. We have what we call the home trade and the foreign trade. Home trade is a branch of commerce which comprises wholesaling and retailing of goods and services within a geographical area. This is done using the same currency. So home trade is done using one currency within the same geographical area. Now there are types of home trade. We have what we call wholesaling or retailing. Wholesaling is the process of buying goods in large quantity or bulk from the producer and making them available to the retailers in small quantities. Whereas retailing is the buying of goods in small quantities from the wholesaler and making it available to the final consumer. Now, what is retail trade? This is the business activity of selling goods and services to the final consumer. What are the functions of these retailers? He sells in small quantities to the consumers so that the consumers can afford them. He provides after-sales services. He grants credit facility to the consumer. He can sell on credit, later they'll pay. He stocks variety of goods. A retailer can have different kinds of goods, whereas a wholesaler normally deals in one or two products. He sells at convenient locations and hours. So you can always find a retailer beside you to buy something anytime you need them. So retailers are very, very important. Now, trends in retailing. There are some things that you do as a retailer so that people will buy more of your goods. That includes branding, which is the act of attaching a trade name to a product so as to distinguish from other products of other firms. Self-service. This allows the customer to go around and select the product he wants without the help of a shop attendant. This is what happens in supermarkets. So supermarkets are known as retail shops. Vending machine. This is a retail outlet that automatically dispenses pre-packed items such as drinks stored in it whenever the appropriate value coin is inside. If you go to the United States, there are places where you just put coin, you get Coke and you drink your Coke. So such are called vending machine. Now, after looking at retail, let's look at wholesale trade. This is a business activity that entails buying of goods in bulk from the producer and selling in small quantities to the retailers and other merchants. There are different types of wholesalers. We have what we call the merchant wholesalers, and they buy and resell goods in their own accounts, taking title to the products they handle and convey the title directly to those they deal with. Whereas we also have agents or middlemen. They are mostly engaged in wholesaling rather than in retailing. They assist in negotiating sales and purchases or both on behalf of their principals. Okay, let's move forward. Now, what are the functions of wholesalers today? The functions of wholesalers could be divided into their functions to the manufacturer and their functions to the retailer. So to the manufacturer, they do what we call bulk breaking. They buy in bulk and break it to the resellers. Financing, they have large sums of money, they can use it to engage businesses. They also help him in warehousing, because once they buy all these bulk, they put in they have their own warehouse. They also advertise because they want to sell. So they are helping the manufacturer to advertise they ensure price stability, because they stock the goods and ensure that the same price is sold over a long period of time. They also bear the risk because they buy in bulk. Now, functions of wholesalers to the retailers: provision of variety of goods. They are able to provide different kinds of goods closer to the retailer. They provide credit facilities. They advise the retailer. They do what we call transportation services from the manufacturer to the retailer, and they also ensure price stability for the retailer, in that they have bulk of those products and they can sell at the same price over a long period of time. Okay, having looked at the home trade and the various types, which are retailer, retailing, and wholesaling, let's look at foreign trade. So what is foreign trade? This is the buying and selling of goods and services beyond the geographical boundaries of a country, or between one country or another. So whenever there is trade between one country, like Nigeria sell crude oil to other countries like China, so that is foreign trade. But if you're selling down in Abuja, there between one Abuja retailer and a consumer, that is local trade. Okay, it is also called international, bilateral, or multilateral trade. So these are other words that could be used in place of foreign trade: international trade, bilateral trade, or multilateral trade. It involves the use of different currencies. So home trade involves use of one currency, say Naira. But in foreign trade, you use different currencies. It is divided into import, export, and entreport. So you have three types of foreign trade. For home trade, you have two types: retailing and wholesaling. For foreign trade, you have import, you're buying from outside into the country; export, you're exporting to other countries; then entreport. So let's look at these. So divisions of foreign trade: export. This is the sale of goods, mostly raw materials and finished goods, to other countries. It can be visible, like cocoa and palm oil, or invisible, like banking and aviation. Now we also have import. This is the buying of goods and services from other countries. In export, you're selling to other countries. For import, you're buying from other countries. It could also be visible or invisible. So example of visible: importing electronics and automobile. That's what Nigeria normally imports. Then you have what we call entreport. This is importing goods and services for re-exporting to other countries. It can also be called re-exporting. So when you say entreport, it simply means you're buying in order to re-export. So you can also call it re-exporting. Okay. So let's move forward. Okay, so that is it for trade: home trade, foreign trade, retail, wholesale, import, export, entreport. So in subsequent classes, we're going to be looking at purchase and sale of goods and other topics. Okay, please make sure you get to our website, our new fantastic website, educateafricans.com. You go there, take the lectures. Please, I want you guys to be dropping reviews for us on the website. If you go through any lecture and you feel that it is good, you see those stars, give it a 5-star, share the lecture. You see the various social media handles from where you can share to your pages. Want people to know about this website, educateafricans.com, so that they can be using them for their WAEC, JAMB preparation, coding, SAT, GRE. A lot of lectures. Teachers are already working on the website. A lot of lectures are going to be uploaded there. So please share them. Be grateful if you help us share them, and also share them to your friends so that they can see the good work there and start enjoying them. We have the summary of the Life Changer novel already there at this our website, https://educateafricans.com. If you have any problem with getting to this site, you can simply call my number. If you're not in Nigeria, my number is +234 706 7162698. So that is my phone number. But if you're in Nigeria, you can simply call 070 we have our app. Click, go to the website, educateafricans.com. You see the link to the app, download it to your phone, install it. It's also on Google Play Store. We have two apps on Google Play Store: Educate Africans and Educate African Class. Two of them are for your practice. Go there, download them. The practice one needs a license, so on this number of WhatsApp so that I can give you the license so that you can start practicing and getting used to all this. So all these packages are good for you and they are specifically made for you to be able to pass your JAMB and make excellent scores. Okay. So this is the website, educateafricans.com. So start using these facilities. If you have any questions and concerns, please drop them in the comment section. Here, this is the website, educateafricans.com. Once you get here, very easy thing for you to get here is to once you get here, this is life changer summary. This is the summary. So click here immediately so that you can download the novel. This is the JAMB syllabus. This is the app. The app, if you want to practice CBT, this is the CBT app. If you want to use it on your phone, this is the phone for your app. You can call my line so that I'll send you the flash that has all our lectures and past questions so that you can start having video tutorials. So this is the website. Once you go in, you scroll down, you're going to see the different subjects. Once you click on one, you can enroll and start having classes. And those classes are free of charge. And that is why we encourage you to quickly go there now and start having all these classes. You can see we have all the most courses, mathematics, also the past questions. So once you click down, once you're down here, you can click on view more courses. Once you click on view more courses here, you're going to see more of our courses. Then you start having your classes. So that is it. See you when I see you. Thank you. God bless you. Bye.